Hey everybody, the Anti-Militia here, showing you how to draw this awesome dragon really good in paint. Okay, so first we're gonna start off with I don't need that at the moment, I memorized it. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna need it with a red color. Okay, if I just bring that picture back up. Okay, we'll start with the top part of the wing. Okay, there we go. Down like this. Okay, see, down there. Cross. Then it comes up like this. Then it's got like a bit of a horn thing there, so and we'll do the dragon's head next. Dragons have quite thin necks, so if you're gonna draw this, try and draw the dragon neck as thin as possible. Okay, so next we'll do the jaw. Now, dragons' jaws are quite well in the picture. As you can see, the jaw is quite like jagged, so we're gonna try and do exactly that. Okay, so if we had a bit of jagged lines there and come back up, and we can add more jagged lines. There's its eye, and we'll do its teeth. Okay. There we go. Now for the next wing. Now, as you can see here, the next wing comes sort of halfway down the dragon's body. Okay, so we'll draw the dragon's body. Alright, then we'll draw the lines that make it a dragon. Then we'll draw the other wing. Now, as you can tell, the wing sort of starts about here, if you can see my mouse cursor. So we'll draw the wing here. Goes behind. Alright. There we go. Okay, now for the legs. The legs are usually the easiest part to do, as you can tell that they just come straight off the tail area, which we'll add more detail to next. So if we rub out a certain amount of line here. Okay, there we go. We should be able to draw his leg. I just exited that. We should be able to draw his leg. There's those. There we go. Ah, like that. Okay, now where was the other leg? See, the other leg's more behind the body, and it's a lot darker, so we'll attempt to draw that. Okay, so yeah, leg comes out about here, goes down, where its feet are, it goes up, and it's quite shaded under here. So we'll try and shade that up perfectly. Okay. Now the dragon does have arms, but they're very quite small. So they'll come at about, well, about here on the dragon. So if we just rub out part of his stomach scale and a bit of the back, we should be able to draw the arm like so. Okay, so if I just, okay, I can fix that bit up as well. There we go, and that. Okay, fix there up and fix there. Okay, so as you can see, there's a pretty well drawn arm. Okay, then we'll go for the next arm, which awkwardly comes out the bottom of its body, with the other leg sort of is. Okay, so if we just draw the arm like this. Okay, there we go. Okay, now for the spikes on the tail, we'll just cut away the edge of the line very, very smoothly. And for this we want to use we sort of want to use a very thin pencil brush, and we'll use the color black. Oh, that's brown, my bad. Okay, use the color black. Just to draw the spike so it looks all like a genuine dragon. Okay, there we go. Now if we see the color on the wings, they're quite a red to darker red. So if we go this, and go red, and fill that in, we can get a dark, like a wishy-washy kind of color. Either one of these would be fine. I prefer to use this one. And you can just go See, as you can see now, that's a perfect example of how to shade in a wing properly. And now we'll start. Now we'll start on the other wing, which is more dark towards the top. Okay, so fill in for the red. Okay. Now, as you can see here, this is where it gets a little bit messy. This is where we have to bring in the white color, which can be quite tricky. But if you have the right tools and experience, you can pull this off usually quite well without messing up too much of the rest of your picture. Okay, that's pretty well done. Okay, and now if we go back to the brush, which we still have, we can make the first color a gray color because it's less shaded up here on the other side. Okay, now if I take it back to the paintbrush and go back to the red color, I can fill in where I went over the lines over here, like that. There we go, perfect. Okay, and just want to make those lines a little bit sharper. Okay. Okay. Now we'll start with the head. As you can see, the head is like it's quite red and a little bit of yellow and black. Okay, so we'll start off with black inside of his mouth. Just give a bit of shading there and make it look a bit more 3D. Okay, then we'll get some red. And this is where I usually bring the crayon in. It helps it makes it look a lot better. As you can easily get the shading under the jawline absolutely brilliant and perfect, which is a really good feature. Okay, then if you go back to the bottom brush, then do a red color. You can make it a bit, wishy-washy on the top there. Okay. Okay, now that is pretty good so far. I'm quite proud of that bit of work. Now you see how there's like a green chest thing, and that is this bit here. So if we bring up the felt and go for a light shade of green, we can easily get like a perfect, like quite a good green fit. Just around there like that, and then we can fill the rest in with the exact same type of brush, but just red. Yeah. Okay. There we go. And next up for the bits of the leg, as you can see, the leg and the tail. The leg is red, but then goes down to black. So if we get the crayons and go black, we can fill in his feet on here. Okay, there we go. Nice and shaded. Looks beautiful. I'll put this up on my wall, print it out. Okay, then we get the red, still using crayon, and we go up the side of the leg to connect up with the back of the leg. Now you don't need to really do that on that side because it's already shaded enough. But get the light green color and use the spray paint. So you can just gently do like a spray paint. So it looks like it continues the tummy line, but it's a lot more thin, like a very, very lot more thin there. And then you just get the normal brush and you finish it up with red. Okay, and of course you can just do a bit of work on the arms if you want. They don't really need much work though. They're pretty shaded. Okay. Now that is how you draw this dragon properly. Now this is a good version of the dragon, but I just taught you how to do it in about 10 minutes, quick and easy. And I mean, they look pretty similar to me. That's pretty perfect. Okay, thanks for watching this tutorial. Just leave in the comments if you want to see more great tutorials on how to do drawings really fast on Windows Paint. Alright, thanks for watching guys, and I'll see you in the next video.